Welcome back, guys. I'm your host, Keyblade Carry 2010. We are continuing on with the Fatal Frame series. This time around, we're jumping into Fatal Frame 4, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. Viewer discretion is advised. This gameplay is rated M for mature. If you're under the age of 17, you probably should not be watching this. This does contain quite a bit of gore, quite a bit of violence, and very heavy spoofs. This is a horror game after all. If you are triggered by any of these things, please feel free to click on something else on my page. I do have rated T for teen games and rated E for everyone games as well. Those ones are a little bit more for everybody. I also do more than just video games, so if you're interested in something else, definitely check out my page. If you are okay with this, sit back, relax, and enjoy Fatal Frame 4, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. You have been warned. Alrighty, so we are playing Fatal Frame 4. We're continuing on with the Fatal Frame series. If you haven't seen Fatal Frame 1, 2, or 3, feel free to go and find those lovely games on my lovely playlists that I have of them. But this will be the fourth game in the series, and unfortunately this one is not in English, but there are English subtitles and everything has been translated. I want to give a big shout out to the people who actually took the time and actually translated all this. They were big fans of the Fatal Frame series, so I gotta give a big shout out for them, like massive thank you. You guys made it possible for the world to play this game. So but without further ado, as always, we play the game on easy. If I get requested for a harder difficulty, then I will definitely do that, but we want to enjoy the story the first time around, and then later on maybe go back through and try a harder difficulty. But we want to enjoy the story. I'm gonna try and keep up with things. I'm not a very fast reader or anything, so it may take me just sitting down and pausing each of the frames just to read the subtitles. So, yeah. Here we go. Let's do this. And I'll explain a little bit more as we go on. So characters there have been... Oh, well, I'll have to pause that myself and figure that out, huh? I am doing a set of dishes behind me, so forgive me on...
Madoka, なんか思い出せた？ずいぶん前のことだし、私たち5人が写っていたのは確かにこの建物ね。ねえ、美咲、本当にここに来ればよかったのかな。写真の場所でも何も思い出せなかったし、もう帰ろう。私の言う通りにしてればいいの。まどかもあんな風になりたいの。そう、私たちを見てしまった。では私たちの番だ。神隠しにあった5人が順番に。やめてよ。そういえばこの感じ。どこに連れて行くの？連れて行かないで。
Wow, that was really loud in my ear. So I've never actually beaten this game. I tried to turn it down a little bit, so forgive me if this first episode is going to be a little bit too loud. So as you can see, we are working from these joysticks and whatnot this time around in the nunchuck. So the question is, do I own a classic Wii? No, I do not own a classic Wii, but I own a Wii U. So I did play a little bit of this to get a feel for the controls. I will say this does feel really weird to play, because I'm so used to the actual controller and all that, so it's a bit foreign to me, but I'm okay. So, how did I get the translation? Because obviously... Ooh, that startled me. A lot of people are going to ask me how I got the translation. Basically, there's several ways you can do this. So, the Z button is to run, and all obviously some of these translations are going to be a little bit wonky, only for certain screens though. And then my automatic turnaround, I just flick the remote and I'll do a quick turnaround, so I'll demonstrate that real quick as a flick and I'll turn around. So anyways, you have several options. Oh, I turned myself around, didn't I? You have several options to actually, on how to play this actual game. You could get a copy of the actual game itself and play it that way, and deal with the fact that it's just going to be in Japanese, period. Or you can get the game and then find the software to get the translation, and then put it on a memory card. Stick the memory card into your Wii. Mitsuki's flashlight. And so you basically would have to go on the internet and find the translation. Yes. So anytime I point my remote, that's where the flashlight's gonna go, which is really cool and interesting. So, isn't Mitsuki isn't here. Mitsuki.
Misaki? Misaki?
He went back to sleep. So, if I wanna look up and down, I can. But anyways, you would get the translation off the internet, and I don't know exactly the site to actually do that. And then you just stick the memory card in and go on the homebrew channel and open that up through that way, and it seems to be locked from the other side. Mitsuki. The key must be here. Okay, so let's read it. No, not open it. I had the key. I could open it. Yes, got it. But anyways, or you can just emulate it. That is also an option too. I'll let you figure out what I did. So, I'm just amazed that how this came to pass to actually get translated was a person. Too bad I don't have my camera. I'd be able to take that picture. But anyways, big shout out to the people who did this, because like seriously, I wouldn't have been able to play. I would have been able to play, I just wouldn't have been able to understand it, you know, at all. Like, at all. I wouldn't have been able to understand what's going on. And even after the video is done, I'm gonna have to sit down and actually read what the subtitles are, because they go by fairly fast. So There is several theories on why this game did not get translated. One of them is that the lovely company that, yes, they decided that they weren't going to do that, or basically they either decided that it was somebody else's job to do the translations. I see you. Hello, lady. But I guess they decided that they're like, no, it's that company's job to translate. And back and forth it went, and it never got translated. Nobody's here. Alright, so basically this is, you take the flashlight around, and if items will slowly start to appear and they'll turn blue in order for you to collect them. So as you can see, just by moving around a little bit allows me to see items. To pick up items, I basically hold down the A button to pick them up. So this is where the new mechanic comes in. Instead of just picking it up and everything, like the other past Fatal Frame games, you do this slow reaching mechanic. So you just reach out and then you pick it up. So it's rather annoying and all that. So I just wish they went back to their old ways of actually picking items up. So you just hold it down, and if you let go, then you won't pick it up. So I'm gonna do this animation a lot. It's gonna be annoying, but it's to prevent me from getting grabbed. I'll probably let myself get grabbed one time around so you guys can experience it, but to stop from getting grabbed, you just ever so slightly keep touching it. Something is written on the paper. I left the spare key on my desk for you. Please take care to lock the door when you close for the night, as there are valuable on display. So it looks like there should be another. Oop! I heard it come into existence. That's another thing too. You can hear things coming into existence. Don't do it. And we have the key. Yay! Good. Alright, so any of the key items are gonna be in that, so I hit the minus button to get into my stuff, and I can look at them and see where I'm at. By opening the map, it'll automatically show me where the key goes. There'll be a key symbol on there, and then it'll automatically take me into my map, and it'll show me exactly where I need to go. This game does that a lot as well, unfortunately, which I think is a bit too much hand-holding. Alright, there's another item here somewhere. Alright, where is it? It's blue, I want it. It says it's over here. Is it the map, maybe? Well, it says it's somewhere here, so let me back up a little bit. Is it on the floor? Is it up top? Because I've had things decide that it's not gonna... Alright, well, maybe I can find it later. I can't see it right now. Alright, let's move on. So, but this is how pretty much the game is gonna be running. I was so honored to have some people help me out. Some lovely music this is. Not really. It's really loud. It's a terrible song. So we just gotta keep on going and get out of here. So, unlike the normal running, they're just gonna do this like slow little trot. Unfortunately. Hello, Ghosty. Oh, thank the heavens.
今の曲思い出せない。思い出したくない。早くここから出ないと。美咲を探さないと。
Alright. So yeah, I have not actually fully beaten this game, but I got pretty far into the game. I don't know how far I got into the game, but I think I got pretty far. So... but yeah, it's kind of sad that this one did not get localized, but you can still, at least they gave you the opportunity to play it, it won't be in English. But yes, a girlfriend of somebody was in love with the series, and basically her boyfriend decided to translate it, and then which allowed her to play the game and all that, so she could read it and everything. And then he decided to give it to the world and all that, which I think is fantastic, because people like me who are huge fans of it can play. And I think this one is really pretty, along with the next game that we'll be playing, which is the final game that they did entirely. Oh my goodness. What is going on with your face? Creepy. There are other people who also, I can't think of her name off the top of my head, but she also,
美咲
she speaks Japanese fluently, and so on her channel, she actually translated it herself, but that was like a lot of editing. I feel so bad of how much editing she had to do. So, as usual, we're going to be reading, and forgive my reading skills. My reading skills are not the best. As always, I have to let you guys know I do have a form of autism, so it just is how my brain works on reading things and whatnot, and I hope you understand, and let's enjoy this story together, because I want to enjoy it with you guys, you know, and this is my first time playing it. There are shadows that can only be seen by mediums. The thoughts of the dead lingering in locations in order to release those tranally that lead to the spirit world after many photographs, or may photograph the camera obscura was developed. However, it appears to need further improvement. As a result of my investigation into the Mask of Regos Island, I have made use of the materials and resources here to make a film plate. It is very likely that this will prove useful in my research into the camera obscura. I am now convinced that the power except that expand my experience, and that it is related to the strong effects that photographing the shadows has on them. A medium would probably say that this comes close to exorcism? I think it's exorcism. My personal experience on the issue have significant influence. My arrival at this belief, I was asked to donate the single camera obscura to the main collection. I do not think that this island will need the power of the camera obscura. I hope it is unnecessary. Alright. The reason why I keep looking at it, I like this version of the camera obscura. It's really pretty for this one. The reason why I get closer is because the way it's been translated, there's nothing really I can do about it. Okay, thank you. So it looks like there are other camera obscuras in this little display here. Examine. Many cameras are lined up. They all seem to be very old. Isn't that neat? I bet you one of these is probably the first camera obscura, possibly. I'm not 100% sure, but this is the one that we are picking up. Either that or those are just old cameras and this is the only camera obscura for all I know. I really like the design on this one. It's really interesting. It's intricate looking. Looks like there's some flames, and then on the lens itself there's like some seals and stuff like that. Looks like an old camera. Is this the camera obscura that note was talking about? Well, usually somewhere it says on the back that it's the camera obscura. I forgot that happened. Hello, lovely lady. Lady that was stalking us outside. Alright, to bring the camera obscura up, so we gotta press B, and then I believe we hold, I think we hold C? No, C is the other one. It's very hard to read, I'm so sorry. Alright, well, I'll figure it out and then press Z to take the picture. So now, so we have two tracking systems type deal. Vanished. Just then, who was that? Yeah, I hear you. So, if you noticed on the top of the, let me bring it back up again. On the top of the camera obscura, we usually have a light bar that tells us that if we're hot or cold, you play the hot or cold game. If it turns vibrantly red, then you're in the right vicinity. If it doesn't turn red, then, or if it gets lighter, then obviously you're in the wrong direction. But this time around, we have north, south, east, west type thing, and it'll make it easier for you to locate the ghosts now. Hey, Vector, go to sleep. Okay, you're just gonna sit there and talk to me, huh? So that's a little different now, and whatnot, and then how to move back and forth, and then you got a lock on target now, so you don't miss that. And then A is to press to take the picture itself. Hey, Vector, go to sleep. Thank you, good sir. Another thing, too, is that when you're fighting against ghosts now, they put up these barriers on the doors. They're like these ghostly barriers, so now you know you can either leave or can't leave if it's a specific fight. And that is the first, that's the opener, basically. We have, I think, 3 characters that we will be going through and whatnot. I am a little bit worried about some of the controls. Yes, please, I'll save. So yeah, I got up to 7 hours, and I got up to chapter 6. So that's how far I played into the game. But we're just gonna save over the top of it. Don't mind me. I got the question a while ago in person of why would you replay the game again? The first response to that is the reason why you would replay the game is because A, your camera is stronger. B, you get new ghosts that appear in certain areas that you take big pictures of. You can capture ghosts that you have yet to capture, like some of the ones that just randomly appear in the beginning of the game and you can't take pictures of them. But after you complete the game and whatnot, you can go back in and take those pictures that you missed. Or they also add new ghosts as well and new scares as well. So always do a new game plus. You won't regret it. You'll have plenty of experience. You'll have a fully upgradable upgraded camera and everything. You just go back through the game again. Trust me, it's worth doing the game plus again. No, I don't need to save any of my photos, but thank you. I haven't saved one photo since the beginning of the series. I don't plan on doing it anytime soon. So I'm really sad that this series did not take off.
覚えていないことは存在しないことになるのだろうか。私には小さい頃の記憶がない。私がいた島のこと、住んでいた家のこと、そして父のことも。私たちが神隠しにあった以前のことは何も思い出せない。一緒に見つかった4人もあの時のことは覚えていない。かすかに思い出せるのは一つの旋律。 もここで途切れてしまう。音楽とともによみがえる記憶のかけら。この記憶はあれが老月と2人の友達が死んだ。マリエとトモエ、神隠しにあったうちの2人。まどかは美咲と島に行くと私に告げ、戻ってない。
あの島へは近寄らないで、ルカ。お母さん、知らない方がいいことがある。
でも私は確かめたい。あの時何があったのか、そして失った記憶の先に何があるのか。
Alrighty. I believe her name is Reika. Reika? I want to say. I'm entirely. I feel bad if I butchered the names, but this is one of the lovely ladies that I actually want to possibly cosplay as. She's really pretty. At least I think she is. And this is the first game to actually not have fixed camera angles. It is... Ooh. Just now, that picture in my head, this place, I remember it. Faintly. But yes, so this is the first game that does an over-the-shoulder type game, and this lovely lantern is going to be our save spot. So if you ever see this little lantern, I think 2 was the one that started the lanterns, whereas 1 just did a camera. So from here on out, most of the games are going to do lanterns. I'm pretty sure that the 5th game does as well, but I'm not 100% sure. So what you have to do is you walk up to the lantern, you hit examine, and then there's that. And then you have options. You also have shop, which is also new. And shop allows you to buy health items and buy film and whatnot instead of... You can also, I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, you can also find it in the world as well. But you can also buy it now, which I don't know why they decided to do that, but alright. But this would be the first game that you actually have to buy your film, or can buy your film. I'm pretty sure you also pick it up too, but I'm not 100% sure on that. What? Oh, it's on the door. The hallway stairs are divided by an ornate gate. There is a memo on the gate. Something is written on the note. Since the sins of Island became visible, my heart has been aching. I don't remember anything about when I was on the island, but I feel like I am suffocating. Just as Mitsuki said, something might be on that island. Mitsuki suddenly said she was going back to island, and I came along because I was worried about her. I'm afraid Mitsuki was tricked into going to the island. She wouldn't tell me her reason for going back. Soon we got closer to the sooner that we got closer to the island, Mitsuki was staring at it coldly. If I take my eyes off her, then we'll quickly be separated. And Maritsu and Tomoe, if I'm not with Mitsuki, then what might...
これは
Alright, so this is obviously not the way we're going. Sorry about my camera angle for a sec there. Madoka! Where are you going, Madoka? I'm amazed it's on this console. I don't know what made them decide to put it on this console, but they did. Like, I really don't understand why, especially because this console is known for just to be kid friendly and stuff like that, you know? So it's, I don't know, it's kind of weird if you ask me. So, alright, we're gonna go in here and then, I know it's a slow start, but this will be ending the episode here soon. Is this where Madoka went? So I wonder if this is the gentleman that created the camera obscura that's on the mirror here, or in the mirror, on the photograph here. I'm looking. Is this some of his work, maybe? On display? And maybe some old notes? Don't do it. Paranoid as all get out that I'm gonna get grabbed. I don't like getting grabbed. Suspicious deaths of a mass of island yesterday afternoon at 3:30 p.m. when the captain of the ship arrived at island port. He reprinted that many of the islanders have been killed. At the time of discovery, the police were concerned that the group had been in fact infected by an equidid since they were found in a horrific state, covering their faces with their hands. Where are the remaining islanders? Terrorists of remaining islanders have been seen on the island, but the survivors have yet to be discovered. At the same time, as the bodies are recovered by the police, the search will continue. Despite the fact that many of the islanders are dead or missing, there is no evidence of an accident or struggle. The islanders appeared to have suddenly disappeared at the sense, and the police have announced that the necks of the bodies were unnaturally twisted. Ugh. Oh, lovely. Oh, I thought so. Don't frickin'. Thank you. I'm sorry. Island historically known as the island nearest the underworld, of course, has long been feared. However, times have changed. The seems to no longer be the kind of place that is closed off to outsiders. Once there was some kind of great destruction that destroyed the island, but it has started to recover. Instead of disliking an unsure person like me, they intrigued me to the valuable and the island many beautiful cloud moon covered. I seem to be welcomed by the islanders to the point where it began to overwhelm me. I came to this island to search for material for my camera, specific to the islander religion. On island, the moon is considered a religious object. On the island, when the moon is inside the sun, as with an eclipse, many of personalities of it's my dishwasher telling me that it needs to be turned off, or that it's done. And consequential the soul and revealed. It is thought that the soul remains even after the body is gone in the other world, and that the moon is the doorway to the other world. The moon is considered a symbol of the other world. The soul of the dead return to the island during the dance, and this is the main effects of the island's masks. The shrine maidens wore masks during the ritual, and it is to believe that at this time the moon makes contact between the world and the world of the dead. A mask connection to the other world. There is more than one variety of the mask on the island. Various types are used by examining these masks. I will surely make great advance into my research of the other world. Oh. It automatically took a picture of me. Say cheese. Alrighty. Pretty sure we don't get. Yeah, I was pretty sure that I wasn't gonna get grabbed. Hall is just part here. Since I came back to the island, my dizziness has gotten worse. The air doesn't move. It hurts to breathe. It's the second of this place. Until now, things like scents and music made me remember the thing I had forgotten. Like the time when Reka let me listen to the song she made. Although I remember some things, they aren't clear. Things like the sense of touch or pain, these words are just too vague. But this time it's different. From deep within me, a huge dark mass is going to come out. Someday it'll break through my mind. At least it will be fine if I wait until Rika gets here as well. Okay. You want to come out of the closet, or are you just gonna stay in there? Yes. So, yes, this is what I was talking to you about. So if it's blue, it's a friendly. If it's red, it's not a friendly. Or that I have to take a picture of an area. One of the two. So, let's just scoot back here. Oh, wait. Was I not supposed... Oh. Do I have to poke at it first? Yeah, I think I have to poke at it first. It won't open. I don't have the key. Camera obscura's reacting. Maybe if I take a photo with the camera obscura, something will happen. Alright, so taking hidden photos, yeah. Alright, so bring up the camera and how far do I need? Oh, there we go. So, what do I see in that picture? Something has appeared. 5 masks are hanging on the wall. Alright. Awesome. Is there something else that I'm missing? I heard you come into existence. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Don't frickin'... I beg you, please don't. Oh yeah, there's these lovely things. So instead of the blue or the clear crystals that we've been getting, we get these blue crystals, which these crystals can be put towards our camera. So instead of ghost points, because obviously the ghost points are meant to be spent at the store that is down by the save point, these are what you spend on your camera now. And each chapter, they I found out real quickly they regenerate. So yes, it is him. I thought so. So this is the gentleman who created the camera obscura. Interesting. Badly damaged that I can't see his face. Yeah. Unfortunately, we won't be able to. Oh. What's this? Don't frickin' do it. Thank you. Has come to visit Island. It has been the doctor's longtime wish as a folklorist expert to visit our island and study our traditions. Furthermore, he plans to travel to the island tomorrow to observe the due to the visitors from the main island are expected to visit. Similarities to his visit, the room at Hall where Dr. Asuyu currently resides will be left open to the public as the reflection and refers and studied room. Interesting. Alright, let's get out of here. Thanks, lady, for the heart attack. We're gonna get a lot of these in here. Unfortunately, there's a lot of jump scares. A lot. Peekaboo! Hi.
I see you.
Oh, this. Oh! Get off of me. Excuse you, lovely lady. Nope. Keep walking. Click. You can't really hear it in the controller, but she tries to cry back out and through the remote. It's kind of creepy. Vanished. What was that just now? It looked like a nurse, but was the power of this camera? Okay, I love you, and I'll come back here later, but I gotta go save. I gotta go save. I'm out of time. Another thing too that somebody also said that this game, or none of these games, have loading screens, and a lot of people are impressed with that. But that is because every time that they stop by, or that we stop by a door, or whatever, or every time we go to open a door, excuse me, when we reach for the door and they pause for a few minutes, that's the loading screen. It's just very subtle. So, alright, that is it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for all your support. If you are new to the channel and you like what you see, please smash that subscribe button, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Definitely hit that notification bell so that way you get notified when I upload to the channel. And, yeah. And definitely down in the description is the wonderful link tree where I am on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you name it, it's down in that wonderful link space. So, yeah, that's basically it. I'm your host, Keyblade Carry 2010, signing out. Game on, gamers, cosplay and cosplayers. I love you guys. Be safe. Bye!